afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And stepping in, Colton Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Colton Wong.
First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt. With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Saws him off here as his ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. In there, now the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Ready with the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Yelich at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Brewers strand 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bradley has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Batting second,
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Got him.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Aguilar.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still no score. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as the Brewers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
At the plate, Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. There's ball 4.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Next for Milwaukee, Luis Urias. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Navarez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Brandon Woodruff as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2 out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Duvall gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Ready now for the Marlins. Adam Duvall, lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. A dive, but it's off his glove. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he struck him out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Duvall, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So stepping in is Miguel Rojas. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First delivery to him. Fastball well outside. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Yelich going back. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and with it, they've leapt in front now, 3-1.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
To the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Miami. Colton Wong will stand in as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Alfaro is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the 3rd baseman.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now another 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Again, another foul ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score holds. It's 3-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Dickerson flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a ball down and away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Charlie Marte.
Stepping in once again is Starling Marte. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. Pitches high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. Way out of here. That banged off the restaurant windows. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, though. He's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the
right
plate,
fielder,
Adam
number
Duvall.
14.
And he fouls this one off.
Duvall.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound
Up
after
next
serving
for
up a
Marlins,
2-run shot, but
the third
that
baseman,
was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him.
Anderson.
He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Called strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
The first baseman, Keston Hiura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch on the way. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
The center fielder.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Narvaez stands in as he looks at a called strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 5-1. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Jorge Alfaro is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. A 1 pitch on its way.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel.
At the plate now is Miguel Rojas. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. And the pitch. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring Luis Urias to the plate.
Luis Urias.
Now here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
1 and 2.
Hard ground ball to third, reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch of the AB now. Now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Travis Shaw is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. No hits to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball that now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down here 5-1. Drew Rasmussen, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 43, Drew Rasmussen.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
Sandy Alcantara.
First offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Up next, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Fouled away. And now a pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's flared off to the right side. Bradley moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're up 5-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Chisholm over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
In now, Lorenzo Cain, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Narvaez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in next, Narvaez. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the AB now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped him up. Anderson is there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Marlins 5 and the Brewers 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Now here's the pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
The right fielder, number 14.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Next, it'll be Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Bradley gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still out in front 5-2. John Curtis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, John Curtis.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Drew Rasmussen.
Billy McKinney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Billy McKinney.
First pitch of the AB now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here it comes on 0-2. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Colton Wong now. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. The 3-2 one more time. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
After the walk, a quick check on first. Runner back safely. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Wong leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Richard Dwyer.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Eric Yardley gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
From the stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Oh and 1, here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Misses, ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Hard hit towards center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Miguel Rojas will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. He's set and the pitch. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the stretch.
3 balls, no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
One out and a runner on third. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2, and that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher,
Garrett Cooper will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. And they're runners at the corners now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third, one away. On a rope to the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Corey Dickerson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. The three of us are back with more following this. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
The first baseman, Keston Hiura.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
To the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is popped up. Anderson in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Next, it'll be Lorenzo Cain. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Hiura leads off first with one away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now. Narvaez fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at-bat.
Ready with the 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Boxberger will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First delivery to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Left side. Shaw has it. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Next to stand in is Jesus Aguilar. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in his zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order, and it remains 5-2. Anthony Bass takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Now to bat, Luis Urias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And now the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-2.
Misses, ball 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Manny Pena popped up. Aguilar calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now that second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. Now here it comes. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. From the belt, the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Wong is off at first with 2 away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. Hit softly down the line at first. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. Miami took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sandy Alcantara is the winning pitcher of record. Brandon Woodruff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.